So you're pregnant and you just want to get comfortable. Mama, I have been there. Here are my top 4 things that helped me get comfortable while I was pregnant. So grab a cup of coffee and let's chat. So I know 4 sounds crazy, and I racked my brain because I wanted it to be a top 5 video, and I could not think of a 5th one, which is fine. I don't ever want to share information just to share information, but my brain is very analytical, and 5 just sounds better than 4. But here are my top 4. So absolutely could not have gotten through sleep or even just relaxing on the couch without my pregnancy pillow. The one I got was actually 3 parts. So it was a big long curve that looked like a candy cane. I'll attach either a picture from Amazon or the link below. And then it had 2 wedges that you could actually Velcro and move around and add to the candy cane piece. And I actually ended up sewing the 2 wedges together so that they wouldn't come apart while I was sleeping. But the large candy cane piece I actually put on the couch for when I was watching TV, and I could kind of lean against it, and it gave me enough support on my back, and then I could just kind of melt in, because there were days that I needed to melt, especially at the end. Then my yoga ball. Now, a giant, big yoga ball that you can bounce on, like old school yoga ball. This helped so much to kind of relieve that sciatica pain, my hip pain, and also just kind of prepare for labor. I had talked to my chiropractor. One of my best friends is a massage therapist, and they had given me some stretches and things that I could do with the yoga ball. Otherwise, near the end, I was just bouncing around on that thing, trying to be comfortable, and sat more on it than I actually did anywhere else. That was just kind of the only place I felt comfortable. Now, a belly band. I thought that a belly band was something that you wore more towards the end of pregnancy. You always see those videos where the husband comes behind and like lifts the belly up, and the wife's like, ugh, and just like melts. I started wearing my belly band in the end of my first trimester. Now, I am very short-waisted, so our little man had nowhere to go but out. So I started showing pretty early. But even then, kind of just helped take the pressure off my hips, off my low back. I ended up getting some really nasty sciatica pain in the first trimester, and I wore it constantly, not to sleep, but throughout the day. I had it on and off and on and off, and that just kind of helped hold my belly in. And honestly, I don't know if it helped with like stretch marks or anything like that, but I didn't get a lot, so I don't know if it was just kind of supportive in that way too. But for sciatica pain, was chef's kiss. And my 4th one, which I know this is kind of a short video, but was the Honest Co. They actually have a Mamas line, and called Honest Mamas, I think. But they have a sea salt, bath salt mix, and it is phenomenal. I am already a big bath person, but just sprinkling that in and getting in a bath and just relaxing before I went to bed not only helped my muscles relax, helped that sciatica pain, but also helped me sleep, which, if you are not comfortable, sleeping is not the best. The only thing with the Mama's bath salts is I've compared to, like, I usually use like the Dr. Teal's ones. They're quite sharp if you don't let them dissolve fully, which maybe the brand that I normally buy just doesn't do that. Maybe that's normal, but I would definitely give them some extra time and kind of like swirl them around in the bathtub. Otherwise, when you get in, they're just a little uncomfy. But I hope that this helps. If you have any tips or tricks, hacks, anything for other pregnant mamas, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. I am hoping that maybe in the future we'll have some more kids, who knows. Either way, I'd love the advice, and I'm sure there's other mamas that would love it out there as well. But as always, thank you for coming along for the friendship, but staying for the organized chaos. Cheers.